Pad Thai in the front lake. Did you see them, Catty? Did you see them just sitting up there? I was going to mention it and you've done it for me. Thank you. Stunning. Thanks, Barb. Oops. Not too busy now. I'm looking inside. Most people are inside. Yeah, I'm not surprised. But here's the view here. Thanks, Richery, for reposting a YouTube bar. Very chilled vibe. Love that red tree. I haven't on the live stream, Anna. But that's an experience. I'll take you to the steamer's wharf. There's the floating bar in the middle of your screen, permanently anchored. And you can feel like you've been permanently anchored after being there for a couple of hours. I'll say no more. And there's the $1 million cruise, 79 New Zealand dollars. It's about 45, 50 US. And that is a 90-minute ride, and it goes all around the suburbs on the water. On the other side as well, where you can see these mountains looking resplendent in their winter coat. Snow makes a pretty picture. What's that in pounds? It's about 38 pounds. Now we've got the singing dog with the guitarist, busking. Seen them a few times. That willow tree doing its thing in the breeze. Hallelujah. I don't have any cash on me, which I did last time. Only just arrived, so I'm not organised for that. People wandering through. Worth every penny? Yes. That cruise is stunning. And the big one here is the Lady of the Lake, the Earnslaw, the steamer you're about to see. People with their winter coats. If you're in summertime, this must look so surreal. Welcome, Buffalo. Nice to see you in the US. This evening will be really busy being Friday. There's the steamer. Oh, is it getting underway? It might be. Look at this. Can I go next? Sorry, yeah, thank you. 2 Celsius in the winter climate of Queenstown in the mountains. Look at this, what a picture that is. Lordy. Oh, can I have that? How are you? Can you hear that? It's actually electric, I believe. My goodness. That's all right. Up to you. Thank you. Someone said to me it was electric, but I'm not an expert. Beautiful boat. 1912 daily excursions, 4 or 5 times to the end of the lake out there. Listen to that. I feel like I have to yell. Hopefully you can hear me. We continue on Steamer's Wharf from Queenstown, New Zealand. The Lady of the Lake, known as the Earnslaw. See the mountains behind, towering over the top. for about 115 years or close to it. New Zealand flag in the breeze. It's a beautiful boat, isn't it? No one on it. They're cleaning up from their last one. They're just back apparently. Don't they, Tina? It's so striking. People just getting off the buses here, I see. Now there's an image. Amy, I have. Well, there we go, now I can hear myself think. Lunchtime. Great, Kevy. People are feeding the ducks. Oh, people are waiting to get on the private ones here. Have a look at this. So these are luxury cruises. Temperature 2 Celsius, 34, 35 Fahrenheit, 36 tops.
Start first inside, okay?
Hear the Australian accents. We're all going to start first inside, okay?
Oh, really?
Oh, really? So, having fun with, not poking fun at. We love our Australian friends. Oh, the saunas are open. So the Watershed sauna, it's relatively new here, and you look out to the mountains. And sounds great, Horty. You're in, there it is. I won't get too close because there are people. Not a lot, Tina. It doesn't snow that up in mountains quite frequently. But even though this is well above sea level, not too often. Maybe once a year, once every 2 years. There was a little bit yesterday, but it didn't settle. The water hitting the pebbles. Good time for Europeans to come. I think anyone in the Northern Hemisphere, if you want to escape the heat. Yes. I think that's fair. I actually love the trees. Look at the colour. Orange without their leaves. You know what? I just feel like sitting right here. Excuse me, I'm just going to fall down. As you do. Oh, that's better. That was a decent hike down. Oh, Carrie, goodness me, you'll be melting. Sea lions by a lake? No. This is a lake, not an ocean, sadly, for that. Americans and Europeans would love it, and to cool off. Renata said she's here in 5 minutes. She's got her supersonic engines going again. Oh, Horty. And it is peaceful, isn't it? Thought tomorrow with the sunrise, sun gets up late here, and because it's behind the mountains, sometimes I just go for a walk in the early morning light and see the mountains as they glow. Tell Renata to, oh, what was that? Oh, pick me up on the way, says Russ. Thanks, Saturn. Isn't it neat? Just breathe it in. It is quite a heavy mantle of snow. There's more due in just over a week, and whether it goes lower, it warms up before the next system comes in, so it'll thaw a little bit. But July typically is the snowiest month. Doesn't mean it will be, but typically there's more to happen. And I'd love to be here sitting. I'd sit on the lake with you with it snowing. It looks amazing. And you can still see the mountains. That's what blows my mind when it's snowing. It's like, huh? How does that work? Queenstown, New Zealand. Yeah, the water's clear, the water's very cold. This is the air temperature. Very fresh. Isn't our planet fantastic? The winter months are June, July and August. Stacey says just standing here in the water calls me off. And the summer months, December, January and February, that's right. I won't be swimming today. Stacey's loving the heat in the... Oh, are you? No, I don't think you are you? Colorado can be sunny with blue skies. It's lovely, haughty. It's nice, isn't it, when you get a day like this? In person again, that's what we're dealing with here. So the Remarkables, these mountains known as the Remarkables, the only true north to south mountain range in the world. I only learnt that about a year ago. They are remarkable. And the ski field is right on the left there. How do I do that? Somewhere in there. A little bit like the Rockies. And these aren't the Southern Alps of New Zealand. These aren't the main mountain chains. It is heading toward this direction, the main mountain chain here in the South Island. Could be Wyoming, could be. The lake is deep, Brenda. 1,400 feet. It's nearly 50 miles long, nearly 80 kilometres. So about 430 metres deep. And you can see more tourists there. Look at that backdrop. Good on you, Dong. Oh, Marion, have you had fans and wet towels and cold showers? Climbing is massive buoyant in this country. Yep, and I've climbed up to Lake Alta, which is also up here, toward the top. I can't do it at the moment, too much snow, but it's gorgeous. Lots of hikes everywhere. Cycle trails, hiking trails, up the mountains, along the lake. Lord of the Rings fans, this is your territory. If you're a fan of LOTR, this is where it happened. This is where the good stuff took place. You loved Queenstown, friend. It is special. Some people say it's just so busy. You don't miss it, Sharon? Oh, bless. Oh, haughty. That would be fun. Do you want to let me know if you want to have a look at the tilt. We go horizontal. Just because when I'm vertical, I can't get everything in. Angie, and that's when you appreciate winter. When you've got long, hot summers, that makes sense, doesn't it? I get that. Someone was saying earlier in one of my videos that when you start to hit spring, we know we're going to winter. Help. Still, now it's only 6 Celsius. Low mid-40s in Fahrenheit. It's chilly. Welcome, Richie. Kunzi, I've been there. I love it too. Thanks, Lua. Thanks, Ed. What I love about this, just, you can see the pebbles. There's barely a ripple. Well, there's ripples, but that break on the shoreline. I say that and then that one developed. In the middle of winter. It is an alpine city, so it's up high. Even the lake's high as well. The mountains are higher again. About 3 times the height of Ben Nevis. Welcome, Glenn, from the Philippines. Yes, Phil, everyone's out on the lake, and we've just been watching the jet boats and little boats, and I can't see them for the moment, but they have been around. Oops, here's the wave just increasing. Oh, would you, Rido? Where are you? This is Queenstown, New Zealand. Haughty, what's my 3 favourite things Haughty asked about this place? The beautiful, the natural aspect, number 1. the chilled vibe, so you can be absolutely immersed in nature and no one else around, or 1 minute away you can be in the heart of the city and see people from 8 months to 108, all walks of life. And if you want to be entertained, there's clubs, there's restaurants, everything's here. I choose this option. Won't surprise you. I'm answering that question a bit long, but as long as you're not going batty, Stacey. But just appreciating nature. Again, in person, it's more like that. But I'm just trying to get the waves in, little ripples. Here we go. I'll put you on a tilt. 3, 2 and 1. Look at that. That's a little better. Now you're seeing the whole mountain range, the remarkables, in one frame. Love the sound. Little waves on the pebbled shoreline. The snow halfway to 2/3 down the mountains. And it's really thick further down in the middle of your screen now. It's a thick base, about 2/3 of the way down. This one a little thinner. It's more sun-soaked. Lovely though. And the mountains are 360 degrees. It's just I can't spin when I'm... Oh, here we go. Sorry, I can do a little bit. See them behind there? Behind the buildings and hotels and things. And they're forested. The ones immediately behind me. I'll bring you back round. Queenstown, New Zealand. Direct from Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne. There's more flights coming from Australia daily than just about New Zealand. It's about a 3-hour flight for them. And I hear more Australian accents than New Zealand accents. Americans love it here, especially celebrities. I remember seeing Brad Pitt here. And if you have land, they like some anonymity, I think. Angie Japanese? Sorry, what was that? Oh, great, Sharon. Oops. What that's, that was a boat horn or what that was. Have a look at this. Speaking of boats, James Cameron, that's right, Righto, lives here. Sam Neill in the vicinity. There was Shania Twain. Who else? Tourists love the jet boats. Been going since 1964. So we've been doing that a while. Not that boat, the companies. Oh, you thought it was no man's land. No, this is Queenstown. It's actually a city. Yeah, up behind me, but it's all around. Sorry, you might have missed the walk. I walked down from the top of the hill up here, in amongst the suburbs, and then into the city. Or the lake frontage. New Zealand, South Africa, welcome. Friday afternoon, it is 1:01. Oh, haven't you read book? I hope you make it. Luke, I wouldn't recommend it because I see willow trees from time to time leaning in. As clear as the water is, I'd bring my little filter bottle. Have you seen those jugs or bottles that have their own filter? They're quite expensive, but they're worth it. So I fill it up, just in case there's any bugs. Oh, look, and here's another reason. I just don't want anything deposited extra in my drink. Look at these guys. Love the drive. Oh, righto, it's gorgeous. Devil's Staircase is stunning, isn't it? Definitely Sharon. Ducks. I think they're paradise ducks. You're talking about Devil's Staircase. There it is there, but the road's been redone, so it's a pretty easy drive now, but meandering through. It used to be a challenge coming through there from the south. You can swim, Irene. Yeah, it's fine to swim. A bit chilly this time of year with so much snow about. Oh, here's the big one. So here's the private one I was just showing you earlier if you were with me. Watch this. This is real New Zealand. I think this is the private charter, or you can take it out. Angie, haven't you seen these ones? Okay, they're big. These two are really big. A bit like this boat. I can hear the captain's commentary. See if you can hear this. Thanks, Lily. I'm looking, there's about 40 or 50 people. Most people are inside. There's a few up the top. They're going to have a great time. They go all the way up the end of the lake. It's a big lake, so it's up to 50 miles, about 80 kilometres long. Queenstown, New Zealand. Give up? No give up? And Lord of the Rings territory. Sharon, I'm about the same. I can hear him. It sounds a little muffled. It's impressive we can hear anything. Oh, here come the boats. Look. Here's the baby. Baby brother. Wait for me, little toot. They're a family. So considerably faster. Watch this. Anything you can do, I can do better. Going a lot quicker. Perhaps there's so many people. There's a lot of people on the little one. Maybe they're all together. I don't know. But private charter. It's quite possible. A company have shouted out, go to Queenstown, New Zealand. You can have a long weekend on us. Imagine that. Imagine having an employer that did that. Uh-oh, we're about to be inundated with waves. This is not even real. How beautiful, says Hannah. Andrew asks, how far away is that mountain? Not far at all. This one, if I took the same boat to get over there, maybe 8-9 minutes. Oh, Lordy, hang on. I've got to move up the embankment. What's coming? Help! How gorgeous. It's not great for the environment, but they do have speed limits here. Whoa. And there's the jet boats. So you're seeing quite a bit of boating activity. It is the heart of winter, Queenstown, New Zealand, and more tourists going out. That's a little bit quicker than the other two. It does, Andrew. Neat, Mary. I'm glad you're here. And this is a water taxi, I'm thinking. So there's a bit of activity on a winter's afternoon. They are fun. I'm waiting for the next, from that water taxi, there's going to be another wait come through. Look at these two cuties. Just dozing. Yes, mostly. Often sunrises. But I've driven down to Queenstown today. I'd heard there was snow and I thought, look, I know how pretty it is here. The blue skies, the blue waters. The reason the water is so blue is because it's so cold and very deep. Again, its deepest point, is it? 1,340 feet. Here's the next jet boat. Can you hear them screaming? Screaming with delight. Oh no, they're soaked. 360-degree turn. I noticed the scream sounded a bit dark gargle. Oh. So much fun, if that's your thing. And here's battery. There's the big one that we were looking at earlier. It's away, you can see in the middle of your screen, it's a mere dot. And that's a big boat. It shows you the enormity of the mountains. Whoa, hang on. Thanks, jet boat. It would be a blast, Sharon, and I went to do it on a live stream, but it's too windy out there. Here's another one. Holy moly, Tsunami City. Ah! I've got my feet up in the air. It's not attractive. It is so loud. You have a fear of boats. I appreciate that. Well, you guys aren't loving the waves, are you? They've woken you up. Thick snow, yes. First big snow of the year. Whew. As the wakes continue. I don't mean a funeral, I mean the waves behind the boat, or the boat creates. If they get any bigger, it might be a different wake. First winter snows, yes. Kai and Bangkok, welcome to Queenstown in New Zealand. Ah, there we go, a bit of calm restored. It is that time, it's just on 1:11. So much fun watching the boats and then the wake coming in. The waves are quite big. It is a beautiful spot, truly is. If you ever get the chance, would love to see it. Whether it's, you know, the warm summers without the snow, but the views are just spectacular. Oh, it brings back fond memories. I'm glad you had some great times here. But this is where I'm leaving it for today. I do need to get back up to where I'm staying, which is quite a wee way from here. Thank you so much for coming in. Enjoying nature with me from Queenstown, New Zealand, on the pebbled shore, on the waters of Lake Wakatipu. Thanks for the shares and the likes. Tapping away, 85,000 almost. Appreciate that for those doing that. And the gifting, the subscribing, the super fans. It's stunning. Definitely, child. Good work. Have a great time. And for now, it's goodbye from me and the ducks. So don't give up your day job. Okay, bye.
On 92 points.
Yeah, the weather here is like this, but it's not as windy. The wind hasn't picked up just yet.
Just tell me everything. There's no reason you should hide a thing. I
view pretty, so I changed quite a bit.
sun in the sky, shining
But,
way up high. Let me hear you sing
don't know if they were chord decisions so much.
Open up the door.
Chord choices, should I say.
New song.
Just another step in your life.